Hey guys, I wanted to tell you about um, some strange things that I've noticed in the Uber Eats app, but I want to tell you about my morning doing Uber Eats and DoorDash this morning, both. I left my house a little before or a little after 4:30 and had my first Uber Eats order at IHOP. But before I get into all of that, I have to tell you that I came home. It is currently 7:43 and my DoorDash time was up and it wouldn't let me take on any more time because I haven't reached the 125 deliveries yet, which is very hard to do because they don't let me dash very often. So, anyway, I haven't made this announcement publicly yet, and I don't want to get myself emotional, so I'm going to try to say this without thinking about it whatsoever. But we did lose Rocky on Tuesday, and me and the boys just kind of took a rest day yesterday, Wednesday. So today was my first day to actually get back out of the house, and I have to say that when I came home just now to grab a drink, it was very painful to walk in and not be greeted by him. I'm going to try not to think about that anymore today because it'll keep me emotional all day. But anyway, I haven't said anything publicly yet because I would like to put together a little tribute to him. And I just haven't been able to bring myself to go through pictures and do that yet because it's just so painful still. I think the hardest thing is that just a month ago, he was a vibrant, healthy boy, you know? It just happened so fast. But anyway, I do want to talk to you guys about the strange things that I've noticed in the app. So, first, let me go through. So, I left the house a little after 4:30 this morning, and let's see here. According to Uber Eats, okay, so according to Uber Eats, I was online for 1 hour and 21 minutes. Can you see that? Hopefully that's the correct way for you guys. Um, anyway, I was online for 1 hour and 21 minutes. I completed 2 trips on Uber. The rest of the time was DoorDash. Um, so that would have been shortly after 4:30 this morning. And then DoorDash finally let me log in and start dashing at 5:18 this morning. You can see that right here. 5:18 to 7. Go back. How did I get to that? Okay. So it shows that I completed 5 deliveries on DoorDash today, and I was logged in for 1 hour and 41 minutes. So I made $28 in that 1 hour and 41 minutes. So in my 1 hour and 41 minutes on DoorDash, I made $28, and that was for 5 deliveries. And then on Uber, I was on for 1 hour and 21 minutes, did 2 deliveries, and made 30.15. That's interesting, isn't it? So less time on Uber, 1 hour 21 minutes versus DoorDash at 1 hour 41 minutes. On Uber, I did 2 deliveries in that less time. DoorDash, I did 5 deliveries in the extra 20 minutes, I guess. But I made $2.15 more doing Uber, but I spent less time on Uber and did fewer orders. So that's very interesting. I think that's telling, right? So here's the thing that threw me off though. This is what I want to show you guys. So my two orders that I'm going to show you guys this, and I'll pop up the screenshot for you to look at too. But I want you to notice this. The first order that I had this morning, it shows that it was a 9.15 mile trip, okay? The one that I had last, just most recently, that I just left from, was 9.85 miles, okay? It was a harder order because it was a huge grocery order at a daycare, and they gave me wagons to unload my truck, and it took 3 wagons full to get it all unloaded. So it was a huge order, and they did tip well. But here's the thing that I'm not understanding is how Uber decides how to pay for the delivery fee, the fare, whatever. Um, because like I said, these are pretty similar mileage. You know, the first one this morning from IHOP to Collinsville was 9.15 miles. That last one was 9.85 miles. And it shows me what they tipped. The guy this morning from IHOP tipped $4.20. The daycare tipped $10 even, which I appreciate because that was a lot of unloading and everything, plus the driving and mileage and all that. But it does show that I spent 18 minutes, 18 seconds on the one this morning from IHOP, okay? 37 minutes, 16 seconds on the grocery order to the daycare. But I made more from the IHOP order, which doesn't make sense because, okay, so I made $17.09 from the IHOP order and $13.06 from the daycare delivery. But the daycare tipped me $10. So that means I got paid $3.06 for the delivery from Uber. Uber paid me $3.06. But then on the one this morning from IHOP, they paid me like $12 and some odd cents, right? But they were both just over 9 miles, both of them. So I don't understand how they rate their fees, especially because they know that it took me 18 minutes to do the one where they paid me $12, and then it took me almost 40 minutes for the grocery order where they only paid me $3. So I'm not understanding that, and I wonder if anybody out there understands how they come up with their fare. I guess I need to look into that and see what the deal is with that, but it's very confusing to me. But anyway, all in all, I arrived at the first restaurant, IHOP, this morning a little before 5 a.m. and I stopped receiving. I'm still logged in to Uber. DoorDash kicked me out and said I can't go anymore unless I have had 125 deliveries. Um, so I'm still logged in, and you can see I've been sitting here for a good 10 minutes or so and nothing's come in. So it's kind of dead right now. Even though it's showing that this is a high time, and I just live a mile from the hotspot. So not a mile. I just live a few blocks away from the nearest hotspot. So I've made, yeah, $58. I've made $58 in 2.5 hours of work time. So the way I was kind of figuring it was when I was working full time, it kind of averaged about $200 a day. So you figure if you cut that in half, and I worked 4 hours a day, then I would want to make $100 in those 4 hours to, make the equivalent. Really, I need more than that because I'm putting a lot of, that's not including my gasoline or the mileage, the wear and tear on my vehicle, needing oil changes more often, things like that. Especially because we've had so much so many storms lately, our roads are really torn up. So there, I can feel it when I'm driving around. It's putting a lot of wear and tear on my tires. So I'm probably going to have to replace tires faster than I normally would and everything. So anyway, so I think probably $100 for every 4 hours is the minimum that I need to be aiming for. But so for 2 hours, I would want to aim for 50. And so I did make 58 in 2.5 hours. So I would say that's not bad. I would say that's pretty good. But I really had no intention to stop at 7:30. I wanted to go until 9, and it's now 7:55, and so that means in 25 minutes I haven't gotten a thing. So I don't know. But I think I am going to go out this evening and do more during the dinner rush. I don't normally get out during the dinner rush just because I can't stand the traffic. Um, and I really like delivering in the early morning hours because there's just not as much traffic on the road. But I definitely need to make some more money. I went through and added up all my charges over the past month from Rocky, and it's almost $1,000 for everything. So um, anyway, that went on my credit card, and I need to start getting that paid off because interest rates are just ridiculous. So um, anyway, that is my update for today. So if anybody else is familiar with Uber Eats or DoorDash or any of the other delivery services, let me know. I would love to hear your opinion on it. Or if you're new and thinking about getting started, at this time, I'm only 2 weeks in, but right now I definitely prefer Uber over DoorDash. It's just easier, a lot easier. They definitely are nicer to work with, I guess I could say. DoorDash just makes it very hard until you've done so many deliveries, but it's hard to get up there, and you know what I mean? So anyway, I will have a referral link for Uber. I still can't do referrals until I've reached 30 deliveries, and I think after today, I think that only puts me at like 25 or 26. So maybe if I can get them to let me do some more tonight, then maybe I'll be up there. But once I do have a referral link for DoorDash, I'll add that as well. So if you are thinking about checking them out, please, please, please do use my links because we are just, we really need all the clicks we can get right now just to help us stay afloat until I can go back to work full time. And if you aren't familiar with that situation and why I'm having to do this right now, I will link a video. I think it's over here, maybe. Um, I'll link that video where I explained what all has been happening. But anyway, let me know what you guys think, if you've thought about giving these gig apps a try, or if there are other gigs that you have tried that you've been successful with. I would love to hear about it. I'm thinking about doing Instacart. Um, if it keeps, having a lot of slow moments on these other two, then I may try Instacart. Or I keep seeing YouTube videos for this medical courier thing, but then I heard somebody talking about having to deliver prescriptions and having like a big catastrophe with it. So I don't know if I want to do that or not. But anyway, let's end this for today, and I will be back soon to share some more updates. And I'm still working on creator interviews. So any of you out there that have your own YouTube channels, I know I've talked with lots of you, and then we got sick. I had to postpone several of the interviews, but I am ready to get going on those again. So if anybody would like to have like a 30-minute interview with me, I can send you the questions in advance. I will share the link in my pinned comment and in the description if you're interested in doing that with me. Okay, so remember to go the second mile today for someone in your life and with your resources. and I'll see you soon. Love you guys.